Hey guys, so we're going to do another guitar review today. So this was my Father's Day gift, as you may have seen in the unboxing video. This is a Harley Benton, I don't remember the model number, but it's the Brian May guitar copy. I'll put the model number in the video title. And Brian May, and I think his dad, custom made the guitar that he played in Queen, and several companies have come out with replicas of it, including now Brian May himself has a line, and they look like wonderful guitars. They're not even that expensive, but Harley Benton has a copy of it, and I put that on my wish list, and my wife got it for me, along with this nice matching Strat from Harley Benton, which she had the foresight to get. I didn't even think about that. So, it looks very similar to the original. I'm not very conversant in the original, but I'd say this nails it in terms of appearance. So finish is similar, the shape is similar, the headstock is similar, have the same style of metal foil pickups, at least in appearance, similar pickguard. So the two biggest differences that I'm aware of is that Brian's guitar is actually hollow and this is solid, or to my knowledge this is solid. And well, his doesn't have sound holes, it's apparently chambered. And the other difference is this has a Strat style 5-way selector and his has 6 switches. And I really wish this had that feature too, because I think it's really cool. In his, you can turn each pickup on and off independently and then switch the polarity of each one independently. And in this one, they select like a Strat. So neck, both, center, both, bridge, but you can't get all 3 on at the same time, and you can't get neck and bridge together, and those are 2 positions that I would use if the guitar offered it. I'd probably play the guitar a lot more. So I'm going to look into an alternative to the 5-way selector that I can use that will give me those options. I know maybe even a push-pull. I don't know. I'll figure out how to do it. It's going to be way down my list of projects, but I'm on there. So let's check out how it sounds. Neck position. Oh, this is in reverse yet? Okay, yeah. Let's go. Sorry, my fault. First thing I want to check is I want to see how different that sounds to stock Strat pickups. So I have right here, I have my good old standard American Strat, so that'll at least tell us in the neck and middle. It's got a humbucker in the bridge. I don't... Oh, there's a square right here. We'll do that one. So let's see how that's compared to the square right here. I bought this today, and my plan is to resell it if my friend doesn't want it. So... back and forth using my favorite pickup setting, which is neck and middle. Okay, so it's definitely got some Strat qualities, but it's definitively different than a Strat sound. It's a little mellower, it's a little fuller, it's a little bit less punchy. And the neck is also a lot fatter than a Strat neck. It's more like a Les Paul neck. So, in the single positions, the switches don't do anything because it's just reversing the polarity, so who cares? I can't hear a difference. Maybe you can, but you shouldn't be able to hear one. But if you're in the dual positions, so all they really needed was this middle switch, because all you need to do is put one of them out of phase, and if the middle one works for all three. So they really only needed one switch, but I know they're trying to make it more like Brian's. But if they're going to do that, then why not just have two sets of switches? So what I'm thinking is I could make these all on-off switches for the pickups, and then this would just be, I could make this, if I could figure out a way to make this into a polarity switch for this one, then that would give me everything. Well, not everything, because if I had all three on at once, then I wouldn't be able to switch the polarity of the outer ones. But I could switch the polarity of, let's see something else. Actually, here's this. So here's this. It doesn't matter which one you switch. So I didn't install the tremolo bar yet, but it does have a tremolo bridge. First Harley Benton I bought that has one, so if I can remember what I did with the hardware bag that came with the guitar. Okay, so it's a great playing guitar like all the Harley Bentons I've had are. It's a beautiful guitar like all the Harley Bentons I've had are. No issues with it, nothing that I would send it back for. I just really wish the switches were set up like the original, and if they were, I'd be over the moon with this guitar. As it stands, you still have a guitar that's similar to a Strat, but a little different than a Strat. So if you're looking for something, you know, similar to a Strat sound, but a little different, and you have, you know, the two out of polarity positions, which are, you know, already giving you a different sound. So you're already part of the way there. But I would really love it if you could. I mean, I would love to have a guitar where you could do all three. I'd love to have a Strat style guitar where I could do neck and bridge together like a Tele, but then also have the Strat positions. So I was really hoping that that's what this would do, and I didn't know what was what. I guess I should have figured these were polarity switches, but I didn't know. I'd never looked close at it before. So trying to think, how could I? So obviously those three have to stay the same. There's got to be a way to just, because there's only two positions that are missing, and that's this and all three. There's got to be a way to add some sort of push-pull or something that does that, and then I can keep these and still have all the polarity options. So I'm going to look into that. But in the meantime, especially if you're ever doing a Queen tribute, or if you're a big Queen fan or a big Brian May fan and you want the guitar just for that, you know, it's kind of cool with the movie coming out in anticipation of that. You know, I would definitely encourage you to buy this guitar, but I'm going to do some research and see what I can do to get all the different sounds out of it that Brian May did, and I'll post something in the comments, or I'll post another video if I do it. Thanks for watching. Going out of tune a little bit. Okay, well, thanks for watching.